Hi guys, and welcome to my life. My life that is absolutely, totally crazy right now. But as always, I bring you guys along for the good, the bad, the sad, and the ugly. Yep. And yeah, so our last vlog we ended with just me sharing my heart. And I was still working and driving from location to location interpreting. And that part is still happening I have technically I'm off in 3 weeks. That's my last day at this company. However, I am actually off a week because of Thanksgiving. It's got paid holidays and stuff like that in there. And I really won't be working. So in reality, I only have 2 more weeks left to work. And yeah, it's kind of surreal and it's kind of scary because even though I have a job waiting for me when I get to Tennessee, I don't have, it's not set up. I don't know where it's going to be set up, my cameras and stuff. Everything is just kind of, in the air. But that's where I have to just trust God to keep me in his loving care in all situations. Cancer, check. He's got me in his care. Moving, check. Got me in his care. And right now I have some kind of exciting things to share with you guys because in the middle of everybody flying here and flying there. Okay, just a little recap. So my husband and I are relocating to Tennessee, and my one kid's lived there with my 3 grandkids. My other son lives in Illinois, or is moving to Illinois, which his location in Illinois, it backs up to Tennessee. Everything backs up to the borderline of Tennessee. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 states that, hit Tennessee. But anyway, his is a just driving distance between the 2 boys. Okay, so that we're moving and we're trying to buy 2 properties, one in Illinois to live when we're there and to Airbnb it out when we're not. It's a huge college town where they're living or moving to, so it would be a perfect, real estate investment thing. That's what my husband does for a living, so he's excited. Anyway, the other home, our base home would be in Tennessee. So, okay, with that all said, I will throw a couple of videos up here and you guys can go and catch up with that. I am trying and then, okay, my daughter who lives in Seattle, Washington. All right, my baby girl is here. She just flew in a couple hours ago and I have not seen her yet because my son and his wife picked her up and they are flying. She was flying in, they were flying out. They are going to Illinois to pick their home, pick out where they're going to live, house hunting. And my husband is in Tennessee right now. So I'm here with the grandbabies. I've got 2 of my grandbabies, Brennan and Taylor. And my daughter flew in because we have a work gig that we're doing Friday and Saturday. She is also a certified interpreter, ASL interpreter. So we picked up some work together and we thought it would just be fun to have some mother-daughter time and get a little money, a little bit both. So anyway, they picked her up. She's at the house, at my kids' house with the grandbabies right now. So I just ran home from work. I changed out of my work clothes and I'm headed there as we speak. So that was a lot to take in. If you didn't want to take that all in, just fast forward and get to the part where I get to see my daughter. And I'm going to talk to her and just say, hey, do you mind if I introduce you on camera? I think she might go for it. Most everybody I have found does not want to be a part of my journey. They're a part of my journey, but they don't want to be a part of my journey. So anyway, I'm going to give it a good try at least. So I thought, because moving from a different state when you have a medical diagnosis as myself and having a slew of doctors to have to transfer, to change insurance and all that, is very, very, very stressful. And so what I thought is I would film the whole process of me looking, getting frustrated, calling the places, everything that I do, I'm going to film along with the move, but specifically the process that it takes, transferring from one state to another state medically, and feeling confident about your care. I mean, that is the scary part right there. My doctors are on board. They are helping me out with this and giving me some referrals of places and things they know. And they're going to be communicating with my doctors when I find my doctors. But first, I need to know where our house is going to be, exactly where the house is going to be. We're looking in 5 different counties and different locations. And so we put an offer on a house that I am praying that we get. It's just a cute little fixer-upper, but the property and the view is to die for. I mean, you cannot get this anywhere in California. I mean, it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it has a big front porch where you could just sit and look at it every day. Oh my gosh, I'm praying we get it. But if we don't, we have some backups, and we're just gonna keep going until we find just the one that God has for us. But anyway, my husband is in Tennessee doing that right now. I think I said that. Sorry if I repeat myself. I'm just like, my mind is going a little bit crazy. So anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So first I have to know where I'm going to live, what county, and what's closest, because realistically, driving 4 hours to the best cancer center is really not going to be a thing for me. I would rather find a good one that I trust closer by. In Nashville, there are some really good cancer centers, but it's a drive. So it's just all going to depend on where we plant ourselves permanently. So, yeah, but it's all an adventure, and I'm excited, and I'm so, so grateful to God and to my family, to everyone, that I'm able physically to do this. This is just like, if you would have asked me this 2 years ago, I would have been like, there's no way I can do that. I can't, physically I can't, emotionally, it would just not happen. I mean, moving across town was like almost too much for me. So being able to do this is just, gratitude is just pouring out of me no matter what. It's just, I feel so grateful for that. So on with it. Let's go get my baby girl.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Grandkids are ready to go. You would think they were coming for a week. All right. While we are hanging, we are playing a little bit of Monopoly with the Friendster.
I'm the dog, by the way, right there.
You're the doggy, and I am the boat. But I own the public. Yes.
She also has 2 little houses.
Yep. I'm gonna be rich.
Well,
Yeehaw.
unless I land on that.
Yeah, we all want to land on free parking and get the money in the middle, huh?
Yeah, we want the money in the middle. I might land on it and like that.
Yeah, you would be.
And then I could buy
The 2 girls are over here like chit-chatting. I think it's so cute. What? Go ahead. So, I got the kids and we made our first stop. We had to take Taylor to feed her horse. So we are at the stables, and my daughter Summer, and she wanted to show her horse off to Aunt Summer. So they are in feeding Aiden. That's her horse's name. And what's her other horse's name? Trixie?
Trixie.
Yeah. So anyway, they're in doing that, and Brendan and I are playing chess on our game board on our Tesla. See?
Yep, the computer's fighting me.
Yep. So Brennan is enjoying a game of chess. And we're just kind of hanging out, waiting for them to finish feeding. And then we are headed to Taylor's lessons, her homeschooling lessons. She's got a tutoring session, so we're going to drop her off there. And then we, Aunt Summer and Brendan and I, are going to go get something to eat because we are hungry. And then by the time we finish eating, Taylor's lesson should be finished. I ran them through Chick-fil-A and got them some substance, so she could have something before she went to her tutoring. But anyway, so very, very busy night. By the end of, what are we playing now, buddy?
We were playing a different game and saying, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me.
Why are you doing that?
It's just fun. I
Push new game.
Well, you already got super high.
Oh, all right. So anyway, so we are, after that's all done, we got to pick her up. It'll probably be at 7:30, 8 o'clock by that time. We are going to head in and get our showers and everything. Brennan, you just burped on my vlog. What do you say?
Excuse me.
Thank you, little goober. Anyway, we are headed to, we're going to go home, and we're going, the older kids, my daughter and I and my granddaughter, we're going to watch Scream, the very, very first one, because Summer has never seen, or Taylor has never seen it, because she's too young to have seen it, but now that she's 15, her parents said that she can now watch it. So we're going to watch Scream, and little one here is going to go in and watch his own shows and go to bed early because we've got a big day tomorrow.
Maybe 7 o'clock.
Yep, 7 o'clock sounds good to me, huh? Anyway. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm so focused on everything else going on. We put a bid on a house, an offer, and they accepted it. So that was exciting.
Yep.
So we now have a house, or will have a house in Tennessee. Yay! So then we can stay close to my little joy makers. That's what I call my buddy, my little Brennan. He is my joy maker. All of them give me so much joy, but this kid here never has a bad day. He is always on, smiling, happy. His just little heart is so just joyful. So I call him my little joy maker. Anyway, yeah, so we are opening escrow tomorrow on the new property. So super excited. It's going to be a project, but I'm going to take you guys along for the whole thing. But now that I have an address of where we're going to be, I can now try to figure out a doctor's, because now I know what city we'll be in, and I'll know what hospital, and just start from there. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be interesting. I think the very first thing I'm going to do is look at the cities that are around, within 20-30 minutes driving, and check out each one of the hospitals there and see if they have any specialties, if they have trauma care, if they don't have trauma care, if they have a cancer center, they do, don't, whatever. I'm going to check out all of the immediate hospitals around and kind of go from there. If I like one of them more than the other and it seems like they offer more, then I will try to start interviewing doctors that have privileges at that hospital. So that is the very first step in looking for a new
Doctors.
Yep, a new doctor in a new state. So that's my plan. If anybody has any suggestions for me, please don't hesitate to drop me a line, email me, put it in the comments. I would love to have some feedback on this one because this is all new to me. All right, well, I'm going to tune out for now. I think the girls are about coming back, and we're going to head to lessons. Good morning, you guys. Oh my gosh. Am I looking tired? Look at this. But this is reality. It just is what it is. Anyway, this morning, let's see, last night we stayed up. I put Brennan to bed, and the three girls, my daughter Summer, Taylor, my granddaughter, and myself, we stayed up and watched Scream, the very first movie, Scream, because we thought the later ones are maybe a little too mature for my granddaughter. I mean, she's 15, but she's a guarded 15. Her parents are very strict about what, she watches and stuff. So anyway, we introduced her to the world of our favorite pastime is watching scary movies. So anyway, that was like super fun. But then we all just like completely just crashed. It was just exhausting. And anyway, and Brennan, he was out. The minute his head hit the pillow, he was gone. So anyway, we kind of had a nice little lay-in. I got up at 8, which is late nowadays for me. And Brennan didn't get up until 9. Can't even believe that. So anyway, now I am going to order them some donuts because that's our tradition. When they're at Grandma's house, we get donuts for breakfast. And I'm going to have my regular green juice, but I'm good with that. And then afterwards, we have a very busy day. We are going to take Taylor to her favorite restaurant for lunch because it used to be a tradition. We all went to this one restaurant and as a family and everything. So anyway, Summer's here, so we're going to do that. And then afterwards, we're driving about an hour. My daughter and I are working in conference together, interpreting a conference. So we'll get all work pretty. And I'm taking Brennan to his friend's house. Our friends from church, they're going to take him until Sunday. They're going to take him Friday and Saturday and then bring him back Sunday, and I'll pick him up at church. So anyway, today is going to be another busy day, and but it'll be a nice chill morning and pretty much chill until it's time to get ready to go to work tonight. So anyway, I will catch you guys in a bit. I wanted to show you guys something. Look at my hair. It is getting so right now it's not, it's just kind of flat, but it's like super, super, super like getting thin, and it's super like silky. It's like so baby soft. I can't get it to hold a curl or do anything. I don't know. It's really driving me crazy. But anyway, I don't know. I guess it's still pretty thick in the back. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just not happy with my hair right now. So there's extensions, I guess. I didn't really like those either. Are we ever happy with ourselves? Come on, really? I think we just need to be grateful that we are alive and we are breathing. All right. Catch you guys later. Good morning, everybody. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning. So Summer and I are here, and we showed up to work, and our client is not coming. So we find ourselves footloose and fancy free. You ever think about what that means? Footloose and fancy free. Footloose. We don't have any feet. And we're free. I don't know what that means. There's got to have some meaning. If anybody knows, drop it in the comments where that idiom came from. Footloose and fancy free. I would like to know. Okay, anyway, so we find ourselves with nothing to do, which is really nice because we can have some time together. So anyway, but I wanted to introduce you to my baby girl. I am having so much fun with her. I am going to hate having to say goodbye. The good part about like living far apart is when you are together, you're just like, you're so happy to see each other. You appreciate each other. It's like really great. And then the sad part is it ends. And then you're just like, and then I kind of go through a period of like sadness, and then I get used to it again, and then we see each other again. So it just is what it is, but we make do and we make every moment count. Okay, I'm going to introduce you now, and then I'm going to say goodbye so we can get back on the freeway and drive back the way we came. But at least it's a Saturday and the freeway was not too bad this morning. We got here in pretty good time, so that's a good thing. But anyway, here's my girl Summer. Say hi.
Hi.
She is always either reading a book. She is an avid reader. She reads like, I don't know, what are you reading right now?
Fantasy, typically.
And what's the title?
The title of the book I'm reading, I don't even know the title. But I like Sarah J. Maas would be like a top author for me.
That's cool. Yeah, my granddaughter also, she is an avid reader. She got it from her Aunt Summer. And last night, they were talking about all the books and which one they could read. This one's good for this, good for that. I mean, they were deep in conversation. And pretty much, I like to read. I do. But, I haven't had time as of recent. And yeah, it just kind of went right over my head. But that's okay. I'm glad that she is bonding with her niece over that. Anyway, so I'm going to get going and I will catch you guys later. Good morning, you guys. It is a nice, lovely Sunday morning. And my daughter and I are the only ones left at the house right now because Taylor and Grandpa, my husband, went to church early as usual because they get there like at 6:30, 6:45, something like that. Or they leave at that time to get there on time to teach Sunday school. And he teaches first service, and then we all go to church together on second service. And that's what Summer and I are going to do. But today, in Jody fashion, I knew there was a time change in my mind. So I'm like, okay, there's a time change. I get an extra hour of sleep, right? So I set the phones automatically, clock over on their own. You don't have to do anything to them. But in my mind, I needed to add an hour to the time that I saw on the clock. So I got up and got ready, and I'm thinking, I'm not going to have time to do this, and that. I don't have time to wash my hair, hence the bun. And anyway, I got all ready, and my daughter goes, Mom, what time do we need to leave? And I said, we don't have to leave until like 10. And I said, probably about 15 minutes. And she goes, Mom, it's only 8:45. So, yeah, Jody brain took over. So anyway, I got up an hour earlier than I needed to be. And yeah, and I'm ready an hour early. So I don't know, we might go get something for breakfast, or we might just chill and relax and have a cup of coffee here. I'm not sure what we are going to do, but anyway, thought I'd tell you my little faux pas there. So today I decided that I am not going to wear black. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing me in dark colors, and I thought, you know what? We were in Nordstrom Rack. Was it yesterday, day before yesterday, the three girls, we all went shopping, and I had a black cardigan out ready to buy and a cozy pair of little, like they're knitwear, but they weren't like sweats. They were kind of like elevated loungewear, I guess they call them. Anyway, and I was ready to walk out the door. Well, then as we were going out, I saw this lovely bright pink sweater. It's really light. It's a light knit. It's not like real heavy, and it is super, 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 super soft. I don't know, it's stretchy. It's very, very, just love it. Anyway, I saw the color, and as you guys know, pink is my favorite color, but I hardly ever wear pink. I mean, rarely. Like for Brittany's wedding, I wore the pink suit. That was just kind of like a statement piece. And then once in a great while, I'll grab something pink out of my closet. But most of the time, it just sits and I don't wear it. So I thought, you know what? I looked at this sweater and I saw, that makes me happy. That color just brightens my day. So I put back the black cardigan and kept the elevated loungewear though, because you know, I'm only a woman. I can't, you know, can't be expected to give away comfort, right? And then I exchanged it for the beautiful pink. And I'll show you the whole outfit in a minute, but my granddaughter goes, you know what would look really cute with that sweater, Nana? And I'm like, pair of jeans and boots? And she goes, yeah. But she says, wear a pair of jeans, black belt, black boots, and your black bow. And, you know, and I put a bun. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I put a bun in. And then I used some of the, I'll show you this stuff, extra hair pieces here. And I wrapped it around to make it thicker and everything. And then I put the bow in. So the black bow, the black belt, and my new black boots, which I will show you in a moment. So anyway, I said, you know what? You're right. That would look adorable. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to wear it tomorrow for church. So, or Sunday for church. So that's what I'm doing. And you know what? Sometimes I think you need to break out of your routine, kind of just step out and do just one thing that you would like, but you're afraid to do because you're thinking, ooh, like I was thinking, that's so bright. People are just going to be like, whoa, that's bright, you know? And then I thought, you know what? When I look at this, I feel happy. Maybe other people will see it and they'll say, ooh, I feel happy too. You never know. So do something different out of your wheelhouse. Just something little today. And then drop it in the comment and let me know what you did. Maybe it is wearing lipstick that you don't usually wear, or maybe you wore blue eyeshadow and you normally don't do it, or maybe you just spritzed on some really good Dossier or your other favorite perfume, or like I did this morning, I did not do Dossier. I did Estee Lauder Beautiful because I felt beautiful this morning. So my scent had to match how my mood was going. So anyway, whatever it is, it's got to be unique to you. So you guys drop it in the comments and share. And I will see you guys at church. Bye-bye. Okay, so I thought today I would use my newer purse. This purse is from The Drop on Amazon, and I thought it was just kind of cute. I know that it's kind of like a dupe for, what is it, the Birkin bag, or not the Kelly, but the Birkin. But anyway, it was not anywhere near the price of the Birkin, and the gold right here is already kind of coming off. I've only used it a couple times, but hey, what do you want from Amazon The Drop? I mean, you're not expecting like a leather purse or anything, right? And it's not real leather, but it's good enough for today, and I thought it would look cute with my outfit. So this, and it comes with this little, like scarf that goes around here, but I took it off because I just don't like it very much. Anyway, it's kind of cute, but it's hard to get into. Every time you get into it, you have to undo this, take that, open that, and then, you know, and it looks more roomy than it really is. I'm not doing a very good job of selling this now, am I? But you know what? You kind of get what you pay for with handbags. And this is just for a look for, you know, for a short time. So anyway, here we go with that. And I couldn't decide. I wish you guys were here so you could tell me which ones I really should wear today. Should I go with the black cat eye sunglasses? See these? Those are kind of cute, right? Or should I go with the gold aviator looking glasses? I don't know. Gonna have to try them both on. I wish you guys could answer me through the camera. All right, well, we'll figure that out. And I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. This is kind of cute. It is my phone. It's magnetized, right? Kind of cushioned, so it keeps your phone nice. And then inside, it has a little mirror, and then you have your card and your, your necessities, your ID and everything like that. And this is it's only magnetized on here. It's not magnetized on here, so it doesn't mess up your card or anything. That, and then you can just hang it around and wear it like a purse, and your hands are free. I kind of like this for when I work. When I don't work, I take this off and then put this in my purse. But it's pretty cool. And then today yesterday actually, we had a very bad thing happen. Little guy here, I don't remember his name, but I know he's from Pokemon. What is his name? Brennan would know. Anyway, it's one of Brennan's stuffies, and he loves them very much. And he started crying because his little wing is coming off. Look how sad that is. I know, right? So I told them, well, I'd leave him with Nana, and Nana will do surgery for him. And then when you get back, he'll be all ready for you. So I have to go and try to figure out. I got to go figure out where the needle and thread is and hope I didn't pack it already. Yep. Hi, guys. Okay, so it is Sunday evening. And we've had a very long day. We had church, and that was awesome as usual. And then afterwards, Summer and I and Brennan went to Target just to kind of do a little mooch around and waste time, basically, because Taylor and Grandpa, my husband, were having a meeting for Blessfest. They were leading the meeting, so they had to be there. So we kind of just looked around Target and just kind of didn't do much. And then I did, though, get a pair of, they're called cigarette pants. I think that's what they're called. They zip up the side, and anyway, very, very, very cute. I will show those to you. They were on the clearance rack for $3.50. Could not pass that up. Haven't tried them on, so I don't know if they fit, how they look, but anyway, they're in a nice autumn color. So I did that, and then we went to a place called Rodrigo's. They have really good Mexican food there, and they do our chimichangas. Anyway, they're little tiny things, and they substitute rice for the meat for us. So it's really nice because we don't eat meat. Anyway, we went there and had a nice long leisurely lunch and just chatted and just enjoyed each other's company. And then, and then we had to come home. Brennan is going to his other grandma and grandpa's for the next couple of days because I have to work tomorrow. And so I had to drop him off, and then we had to stop by my son's house and let my granddaughter feed the dogs and play with them a little bit and make sure they know that they're not left alone, all that stuff. And then come back to our house, and we took a quick nap, just laid down just for a little bit. And it was so nice. I just wanted to curl up and just stay there, but I can't because we are going to the pie place for pie and tea and coffee. And my sisters, nieces, nephews, my mom and dad are all coming to say hi to Summer. because I haven't seen her this trip yet because we have been working the entire trip. It wasn't like a vacation trip. It was she just flew in to work, and then she's working tomorrow all day, as I am too, and then she leaves in the late afternoon to fly back home. So anyway, so we thought the only way to let everybody see, at least say hi and, do a little catch up would be to have a get together with everybody all at once. So we are doing that, and I need to leave in just a few minutes. So I changed into my H&M sweater. It's got these like the wide arms, which I think look really good, but they kind of drive me crazy because you can't roll your sleeves up, so it's a little bit, I don't know. The verdict is still out whether I like it or don't like it. And it's cashmere and mohair. It's, mohair and cashmere. And it is, it looks like super soft, but it is itchy around the neck a little bit. So I'm going to have to wash it and put some softener in it, and then I think it's going to be just fine, because I had another one just like this, and I almost gave it away until somebody on YouTube, they said they were telling hacks and different things to do, and with itchy, like wool, mohair, anything like that, to put it in softener and let it soak in softener, which is kind of odd, but let it soak in softener for like a couple hours, and don't put soap and all that kind of stuff, just softener. And then rinse it, through a cool rinse, and then lay flat to dry. And they said that takes away the itch. So I did it with I had a brown, like a chocolate brown colored one, just like this. And I did that before the first time even wearing it, and it was perfect. So thank goodness for YouTube and their tips. Tips and tricks and hacks. I think that's what it was. Anyway, so this one, I'm going to do the same thing, but I thought, I want to wear it. And I didn't feel like doing that whole thing, not yet. So I thought I'll just wear it, and then tomorrow I'll put it in the wash and do the softener and all that stuff. But it is itchy, and it's from H&M Premium Selection. And I think right now they have 25% off. So you can get some nice winter, wool sweaters, cashmere, whatever. It's a really good time. And their price point is chef's kiss. Just amazing. Normally you would pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for cashmere, and on H&M you can literally get it for like $100 or under with their sale. And if you have a membership, then you can do your points, and you get like $5 off here and there. They give you coupons, and you can stack them. So, it's a really good deal, good for good quality. Anyway, all right, with all that, this is not a sponsored video. That is just me telling you. I love not having to depend on my channel for income, because I can just relax and tell you when there's a sale and not feel like I have to tell you, but let you know, just like you were my friends. I can try to get good deals for you, but I don't have to, because I'm not having to hustle and keep up with it. You know what I mean? It's just very nice just to have you guys there to just enjoy you. And yeah, it's nice. So anyway, okay, I gotta go because they're gonna leave probably without me. There's gonna be a glare. Good morning, you guys. It is a nice, warm Monday morning, and I'm starting out a new vlog, But before I do that, I wanted to end my last vlog with thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of my life. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys. So before though I end this vlog and I go on to the very next vlog in about 2 minutes, I wanted to do a recap of the things that I have done to prepare for changing all of my cancer treatments, everything, all my medical to a different state. But that's gonna have to wait because I have an assignment and I've got to go like right now. So I will be back with those tips to end, kind of tie up this vlog. I'll be back. Guys, I want to wrap up this vlog with what I learned about changing providers or medical providers in a different state. I mean, it seems so simple. Just find a doctor, have your records, transferred, boom, you're ready to go. However, if you have cancer or you have a chronic illness, just choosing a doctor out of the phone book doesn't quite seem like it's very reassuring. Just me, but that's how I feel. So anyway, I did some digging and I came up with kind of like a procedure or like steps 2. All right, the first step that I came up with, find out what your health insurance provider covers. Because if you find a doctor that you really like and your neighbor went to and really likes them, blah, 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 they're the best in the area for cancer treatment, but then your insurance doesn't cover it, well, then you've wasted your time and you have to start all over again. So the first thing is find out what your medical insurance provider, covers, and then go ahead and look at the list in your area for providers off of that list. Now that list can get pretty long, I found out. So the second step I came up with, ask your current doctor if they can recommend like a colleague in the area, if they know like any cancer centers that are really good in that area. Just ask your doctor and you will be surprised at how many doctors have come from different facilities and travel around a lot. That was really surprising to me. But anyway, that was number 2. Number 3 would be online directories. And I found a few that I thought I would put out there. I'll put it on the screen so you can maybe utilize it yourself if you need to. Let's see. The ones I came up with are Health Grades, ZocDoc, that's ZocDoc, ZocDoc, all one word. And then you can find the official state's medical boards on these apps, or not apps, but sites. And then you can get down and dirty. You can, and my phone is ringing. Hold on. Sorry about that. You can look at the medical boards and find their names on there. Find out how long they have been certified or on the board. See if they are credentialed in what they say they are. Just do your due diligence with that. Also, you can find from there, it's like you go down a rabbit hole, and then you can find out how many malpractice cases they have against them, if it's excessive, because let me tell you, all doctors have lawsuits, period. No matter how good they are, no matter whatever, if they've been doing this for any length of time, there will be malpractice suits and stuff against them. There just is. So look to see if there's anything excessive. If the malpractice was in the same area, the same complaint over and over, it's kind of a valuable tool, but don't use it as your whole, like, oh, they have malpractice suit, forget it, I'm not going to them, because that will not give you the full picture of whether it's a good or bad doctor. Okay, then find your local hospital and clinics in that area. find a list of what doctors have privileges there, find out the doctors that you think you might want to go to off your medical insurance, and find out if they have privileges at the local hospitals. If not, then you need to find out like how far it is to where you have to go. Like myself, we're moving out in the middle of the country. So I need to find out if my medical coverage covers the local hospital, or if I'm going to have to drive into like Nashville or a bigger city to get my medical care, which will be a pain in the butt. But I've done it here. I drove to City of Hope, which is in LA. I did that for years, and it's like, exhausting. But at least here in Tennessee, then, I mean, there's not a lot of traffic and all that good stuff. Unless I have to go into Nashville, then that might be a little bit different. So, okay. Then, let's see. Checking their credentials, I said that. Last but not least, after you think you found a doctor and you feel really like, okay, this is the person that I want to, get an appointment with, schedule a consultation first. They will do this. They will charge you for an office visit. That is true. But you go in, you talk about nothing, like you don't go over any of your medical stuff. My mailman is walking by watching me talk to myself. It's kind of funny. But anyway, okay. He's like, oh, he doesn't see the camera, I don't think. He probably thinks I'm just talking on the phone. But anyway, all right. So go in, and you're not going to go in and tell them, oh, I have this, I have that. What do you think about that? Just go in, prepare your questions. If you want, I will come up with a questionnaire form, and I can put it down in a link. You can click it and copy it off, and you can take it with you if you want to do this. If you're considering moving from doctor to doctor, even, this would be valuable. Anyway, take your list of questions in, go get to know the doctor. Find out just whatever you want to find out about him. See if you feel comfortable with his personality. Did he take the time to answer your questions, or did he just like get out of my face? You can tell a lot by a person just by sitting in the room and seeing if you can communicate with them. All right. That was my final tip. That is the process that I've gone through. Still, I'm not done with it. I still have more to go. Have not decided on a doctor yet, but I have found out where the clinics are, where the nearest cancer center is. I've got a lot of it. I got a lot of work done, and I ordered my medical records. It's another thing. The doctors will request your medical records, but you, as a consumer, can get your medical records, and it was like $15 for like all of them, which for me, that's not really that bad since I have a lot. But they'll even give you your scans on a disc, at least Kaiser does, and then you can have that in hand. So if it takes time for your records to be transferred over or whatever, then you are not flying blind. You can just say, hey, I've got this, while you wait, I have this. So, so if any emergencies happen, you need to get into the doctor ahead of time, you have a backup plan. Okay, now I'd like to tie this vlog up and say thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I enjoy you. I enjoy our time together. Please drop me a comment. I do read them all. Even if I am not in the position to comment at the time, I do read them all, and I do appreciate it. Okay, that is it. I am out of here, and I will see you in the next video.